Welcome to sports, everybody. Just like everyday life, COVID-19 affecting sports more and more each day. The Brazilian Basketball League, they actually had play last weekend. A big game from national team player David Nesbitt. He had a game-high 24 points for Corinthians, but that came in a 77-70 loss to Minas. Now, the Brazilian League, they were scheduled for midweek action as well, but those games did not come off. Kind of an odd situation over in Japan. They actually had shut down their season from the middle of February, but Division I games started back up last weekend. Kadeem Colby and Akita splitting a doubleheader with Hitachi. Colby in double figures in both of those games. Action was scheduled again for this weekend, but it appears as if the league play will take another break until at least April 4th. Division III games in Japan were also scheduled to resume this weekend, but those have been pushed back as well. Gio Bain plays with Kanazawa, while Mark St. Fort is with the Saitama Broncos. COVID-19 dealing a big blow to the University of the Bahamas spring sports calendar. Athletics Director Kim Rolls says shutting down is the right thing to do.
Just like any other institution, it is affecting us. The University of the Bahamas Athletics program would have had several international trips lined up for the spring semester. And so the university has taken a stance that it will not do any travel in a way to, guard and protect its campus as best as possible. And so obviously the athletics department fall within that. And so we won't be doing any trips for the remainder of the spring. I know that has huge implications, particularly for Ken Mullings Jr. and Kendrick Thompson, who are on the verge of making the Olympic qualifier in the decathlon.
In accordance with the protocols of the government of the Bahamas and the Bahamas Ministry of Health, the University of the Bahamas also announcing the postponement of UB Fit, previously scheduled for Saturday, April the 4th. A new date for the event will be communicated at a later date. The university will honor all corporate donor funding commitments as well as paid vendor and race registrations. The professional tennis tour is on hold because of COVID-19. They had originally hoped to get back on court sometime in late April, but just yesterday, that time frame was extended to June the 8th. Justin Roberts, in his first full year on the ITF Tour, spoke to us from his home base at the Taylor Dent Academy in Texas.
The corona situation is not so bad here, but all the professional tours have stopped. The ATP, the ITF, WTA, have all suspended play, so we basically stuck here. As of right now, I'm just taking some time to get my body right. I had a little bit of, not an injury, but just some little niggles here and there. So I'm just trying to get those things set before I get back into my training. It's kind of a wait and see kind of game right now. I'm not leaving, because if I leave the States, I might not be able to get in, depending on if they close the borders or whatever they plan to do. So we're here, playing a lot of cards, dominoes, probably gonna read some books, watching movies, trying to be safe.
Without a doubt, New Providence is a sports town, and the Bahamas as a whole, a country which loves sports, both local and international. With everything on hold, we caught up with some fans to get their views and to see how they're passing their time.
When I go home to enjoy the games. But it is what it is, and you go for the health of people to be first, not the game.
It's hard because, trying to watch that basketball. Like, the Lakers is my team. So not being able to watch them it's really hard, but try to find something else, in the meantime, whatever I can do to subsidize them or to, just find better time to, to spend my time.
My Monday to Friday has been completely short. There's no games going on, but something that I think is crazy interesting. You have a month off now, so you have players like I'm a Sixers fan. Embiid and Simmons, they were injured. We have a whole month now to recover and come back for that playoff push. So there is a small silver lining on this.
There's nothing on TV, nothing on YouTube, nothing to look forward to. So we just home doing nothing. And personally, I play fantasy. So fantasy season is washed.
You don't know who has it from who doesn't have it. And then you have people constantly with sports to use your hands basically 99% of the time, so you don't want to cough and then you're putting your hands on the ball or the glove or something and someone else touching it. So I think basically it's for a good cause.
Boy, it's tough. It's hard. I wake up, my TV set on ESPN.
I totally approve of it because we have to try and figure out how to get a handle on it so that it doesn't get any worse than it already is.
That's a look at sports. The morning edition comes back after this.